Now let's get back to the big story, the big breaking news tonight. And I showed you earlier those first pictures of Prime Minister Anthony Albanese in Beijing meeting with Chinese President Xi Jinping. This is a very important meeting. First time an Australian Prime Minister has been to Beijing for 7 years. It's 50 years since we began to have formal relations with China, and the past 4 or 5 years have probably been some of the most difficult, at least since 1989 in Tiananmen Square. So a face-to-face meeting, but you heard earlier from Michael Shoebridge how we're a little bit sceptical about what Anthony Albanese might have conceded to get this sort of attention from Beijing. Here's a little bit of what the Chinese president has had to say.
Now, with the joint efforts of both sides, we've been resuming our exchanges in various fields and worked out some problems. Now the China-Australia relationship has embarked on a right path of improvement and development. I'm heartened to see that.
Now, while I've been here talking to you about other issues, Michael Shoebridge has been listening into what's been coming out of Beijing. Michael, you've had a bit of a chance to listen to what Anthony Albanese and Xi Jinping have said publicly. What can you share with us about the implications of that?
Well, Chris, I think we can see that Xi Jinping is saying this joint effort has re-established the relationship, but the joint effort has consisted of Australia giving up things like those winning WTO cases and China stopping beating us with so many sticks. So it hasn't really been a reciprocal joint effort, it's been one-way traffic, with the exception of one of those 3 Australian political hostages, Cheng Lei, being released.
Yeah,
Charles Ng and Yang Hengjun stay there.
Yeah, they stay there, and she never should have been arrested in the way she was. And as you say, the concessions they've given us is agreeing to buy our stuff, which is hardly a concession.
This is propaganda gold, this meeting, for Xi and the Chinese Communist Party, because all of Australia's trusted trade partners, the US, the Group of 7, the EU, Japan, South Korea, they're all de-risking and reducing their economic engagement with China. And here is Mr Albanese talking up the trade and economic exposure and trying to grow it. So this presents a propaganda gift to Xi.